Hello and welcome everybody. I'm sorry if you've been waiting and you wondered if no one was going to come. I just had a few issues with YouTube, but here I am. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for waiting. My name is Anne and I'm really happy to be with you here today. So today is Wednesday and we are introducing Mindful Wednesday as of today. So I'll tell you a little bit about what mindfulness is, and we'll also be doing some yoga, of course. So can you see? It's nearly Easter. I've got my little bunny friends with me. We're going to need them in our yoga poses in a little while. But first of all, let's start by tuning in, shall we? So let's make sure that we're all sitting comfortably, like me, cross your legs. And remember, we start by looking at our posture. So maybe we're slouching down and then we breathe in through the nose and we extend the spine. And then we slouch back, breathe out through the mouth. And take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your heart, bring it forward and lengthen your spine. And again, breathe out and breathe in and out and in. Should we do that a couple more times? Out and breathe in and now breathe out, but keep your spine nice and long. Can you do that? This is how we sit like little yogis, with a nice long spine. Imagine that there's a little thread that is going from the base of your spine and pulling you tall all the way up to the crown of the head and lifting you tall all the way to the sky. Can you feel that? So we sit nice and tall like little yogis, but drop the shoulders. Make sure you're not going to be like this. Just nice and tall posture, nice and relaxed. Beautiful. Okay, can you see what I brought today? Oh, it's hiding. I didn't have it last week. This is my breathing ball, isn't it? Maybe some of you have one of those at home. So remember, we use it to look at how the breath behaves in our tummy. So if you haven't got one of these at home, that's absolutely fine. Just place your hands on your tummy, okay? And when we breathe in through the nose, feel your tummy expand like the ball. And when you breathe out, the tummy goes all the way down. Let's do that again, shall we? Breathe in and out. And again, breathe in and out. Maybe close your eyes if it feels comfortable for you and just feel the breath in your tummy. This is called abdominal breathing. The abdomen is the fancy word for the tummy. It's the word that doctors use, so you can call it tummy breathing. That is also absolutely fine. So nice, slow movements. It's a little bit like the waves of the sea. The breath comes in and out, entering your tummy and leaving your tummy. So have you got this gentle wave-like movement happening in your tummy? Are you feeling that, like the movement of the ball? And you notice the tummy blowing up and contracting down, nice and slowly. Yeah? So I'm going to put my ball down. Keep the breath going in your tummy. And now with your arms, we're going to do some big movements, continuing to breathe. So take a deep breath in and sweep your arms up, reaching tall over your head to the sky. And then bring the hands together. Exhale through the mouth if you like. We'll do that again. Inhale. Take the arms wide and over your head. Lengthen the spine and exhale. Bring the hand down through the midline. Keep going. You can choose to keep your eyes open or closed. See what feels comfortable for you. Inhale, we lengthen and stretch up. Exhale, we bring the hands back to our heart. 2 more times, little yogis. You're feeling your breath. And last exhalation, all the way down. Bring your hands to your heart. Wonderful. This was some really serious tummy breathing. Well done, children. That's amazing. So when we feel a breath in our tummy, we can feel really relaxed. It's much better for our nervous system and to feel calmer than when we just breathe into our chest. So make sure that you feel the breath in your tummy as often as possible. And if you're not sure where you feel your breath, just place the hands on your tummy and feel the movement happening, like the ball, like the breathing ball. Yeah, even if you haven't got one of those at home, you can always imagine, you know, how I'm doing it now. You can just imagine that happening. Okay? And especially when you go and lay down in the evening, it's the end of the day, and you're relaxing before a good night's sleep, place your hands on your tummy and feel your tummy rise and fall nice and gently. Yeah, good. So let's do some tuning in now, shall we? Today we're tuning in with the sound Om. Yeah, so look at my lips here. Om. And then you open, make a circle with a big O sound, and then you close the lips softly and you make a mumbling sound. Yeah, most of you know how to do that because you're regular little yogis. So bring the hands to the heart, take a deep breath in, and on the exhalation, we make the sound. Om. And again. One more time. Well done, little yogis. Did you notice how that made you feel inside of you? When you chant the sound Om, and that creates vibrations inside of you. It creates some fuzzy feelings, doesn't it? Yeah. So when we breathe into our tummy and we tune in and we have a good posture, we are already fully present to do some yoga. Very good. So I told you today it's a little bit different. It's Wednesday and we are now doing, I will be doing with you, Mindful Wednesday. So what is mindful? Have you heard that word? It comes from the word mindfulness. Maybe you've come across it at school or you've overheard it with grown-ups talking about it. So mindfulness is when we connect with our senses. Does any of you know what the senses are? So there are 5 senses in the human body. I'm sure most of you know what they are if I tell you. So we have the first one is the hearing, yeah, the sounds. The second one is the sights, seeing with our eyes. Third one is the smell with our nose. Fourth one is the taste for our mouth. You all know that surely. And the fifth one is the touch, yeah, what we sense on our skin or what we feel in our body. Okay, so when we practice mindfulness, we are in touch with our senses. Okay, that's a good way to put it. And often when we experience our senses, there are 3 ways that we can experience our senses. The first way is a pleasant experience. So what that means, it's something that's going to feel nice and make us happy. The other way is when it's neutral. Neutral means it's neither good nor bad. It's neither too nice, neither too bad. It's just okay, really. Okay. And the third way we can experience our senses is unpleasant. And that's when something isn't very nice and won't make us very happy. So pleasant, unpleasant, pleasant, neutral, and unpleasant. These are the three types of experiences we can have with our senses. Okay. So I'll come back to that in a little while, but I just wanted to explain to you the concept of mindfulness. I'm now going to introduce you to today's yoga poses. And what I'd like you to do, which is a little bit different perhaps from what we did last week or some of the other classes you've done, is I'd like you to do the yoga pose and try to feel it with your senses, okay? So let me stand up and show you the first one. The first one is one that we did last week, and it was the sunshine. You remember we used that pose with the leg wide apart, and we opened up and went sideways with our arms to be the sun, okay? We were doing the weather and shining, letting the sun shine, yeah? So when you are being the sun, think of what the sun feels like. The sun is warm, it's bright, it's powerful. So when we feel the sun on our skin, it's nice and warm, yeah? And most of the time it's pleasant, but sometimes when it's too bright or too strong, it may be unpleasant for our eyes and for our skin as well, yeah? These are where our senses come into play. Okay, the next yoga pose I've got for you children today is, it's very seasonal, it's chickens, okay? So we're gonna bring our legs together, take the arms out, and this is strong, you need to bend your knees like this, and bring your elbows near your body and pretend to be a chicken, okay? So what are chickens like? They are very feathery, and they make sounds as well, don't they? So you're still standing in that pose here, and then you're going to bring the hand to your heart and pretend that you're laying a little egg, because that's what hens do, don't they? They lay eggs. Okay, so now come all the way down to the floor. We hug our knees, and we pretend to be an egg that the chicken has, the hen has laid. So think about what it feels like to be an egg. The egg is, there's a shell, a protective shell, yeah, which is probably quite hard, and on the inside is nice and soft and moist, isn't it? And from the egg, a little chick is going to come out. It's going to crack the shell open, and we're going to have a little chick. Yeah, so you're standing, balancing on the ball of your feet, and you're pretending a little chick that's going to come out of the shell, okay? Little cheeks are nice and cute, nice and fluffy. They're just going to look around. They've just come out to the world. They're going to look. Maybe they'll make some sounds, calling for their mummy, won't they? Yeah. Okay, now down to our knees. The other thing, the other little babies that come in the springtime are the lambs. So come on to all fours on your hands and knees. Sit back and come up, pretending to be a little lamb there. Yeah, little lambs are really, really full of energy. Have you seen them before? They jump around everywhere, so just be quite dynamic, yeah, with your movements. Okay, I forgot something. My little friends here, bunnies. So come on to, again, I should have done that one before, ball of the feet. Kneel down and think of nice, fluffy little bunnies, yeah? And just hop around with your bunnies. Yeah. Can we hop back? Maybe you've got lots of space around you and you can hop all around the room. For now, I will just stay on my mat. And then last but not least, think of little butterflies. We did those last week, didn't we? So hold on to your feet and flap your wings. And with your head, just hop from flower to flower to go and enjoy the colors and the pollen of the flowers. So how do they smell, don't they? To go from flower to flower. Right. So little yogis, let's come up and we'll do this little routine 3 or 4 times together, shall we? So with your heart, I'd like you to really feel what it's like to be in the skin of these animals or to be the sun, and just discover the world as if it was your first time being a little chick coming out of the egg, or a little bunny that was just born and that's hopping around, or a little lamb. Okay, so let's start. Feet nice and wide, feeling strong. Take your hands to your heart. Open your arms out, stretch wide like the sun. Feel the warmth and the brightness of the light. You can see it all around me now. It's sunny where I am right now. Maybe it is for you as well. Let's do it again and again. That's strong balancing, isn't it? Bring your hands together, legs together, and arms out. Bend your legs. Okay, this is our little chickens. Flap the wings and bring your hands to your heart. Hold there, pretending to lay an egg. Now all the way down to the floor, hug your knees. Imagine being the egg in the shell. And then bring the hands to your heart. Now we're being a little chick that's opening up the eggshell and coming to the world, looking around. A couple more times. Yeah. Think of a nice, fluffy little chick that's coming to this world for the very first time. Okay? Hands to the floor. Let's do some hopping around. Yeah? Just keep hopping like nice, fluffy little bunnies. And then knees to the floor, hands to the floor. Think of little lambs. Bear and back. Little lambs. Bear. So you can be quite, make some quite bouncy movements, because that's what little lambs do. Bear. Yeah? They're really full of energy, going around trying to find their mummy for some milk. And then down to the floor, feet together, flap your wings for little butterflies. Hop around, use your sense of smell to go from flower to flower. And cross your legs, see if you can stand up all the way without using your hands. That's quite hard. Open your legs and we start again. Feeling the warmth, the strength, and the vibrancy that the sun gives out. Yeah, he's sensing that. Feeling powerful and strong like the sun. Bring your legs together. Extend your arms and bend your legs, bend your knees like the hens. Be a little chicken, flapping your wings. Hands come together to your heart center. And focus for a moment. This is the hen laying the egg. Bring your hands around your knees and feel strong in your little shell. That's the egg with the little chick waiting to be born. The chick opens, crack the shell open, and gently looks out at the world like it was the first time. Look from side to side. This is the little chick. Okay, hands to the floor. Little bunnies hopping around. Yeah. You can do little bunny races at home, can't you, with your siblings? Knees to the floor. Little lambs now. There. Looking around. Bring your hands to the sides. Little lambs, wild little lambs. And down to the floor, feet together. These are our pretty butterflies. Flying around, smelling flower after flower. Okay, cross your legs and stand up. Ooh, that's a little bit tricky. Let's do it one more time. So, the sun, strong and powerful, bright and hot. Are you doing this? How is your balancing, children? Yeah, can you do that? Add strong, legs together. Let's be the chickens. Bend the knees and flap your wing. Are you push your legs together, flap your wings and bring your hands together. Be the hen that's concentrating before it lays the egg. Come all the way down, hug your knees, tuck your head actually. Imagine being the egg with a strong shell, protective shell. And now hands to your heart. The little chick is gonna, come out of the shell. Okay, again. Inhale. Imagine being this soft little chick, nice and fluffy, that's just come out of its shell. Okay, hands to the floor, little bunnies hopping around. So, have you got little bunnies at home? Yeah, hopping. And then feet to the floor, feet together, flap your wings for butterfly. Wonderful. Okay, well done, children. So, how are you feeling now? Yeah. Did you like the hopping? Was there a particular pose that you liked most? So, I thought that right now what we could do, after being the sun and all the other animals, we could do the sunshine song, shall we? So let me play it now. So most of you know how it goes. Okay, get ready. Bring your hands to your heart. Here we go. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you. Guide your way on, guide your way on. Back to your heart. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you. Guide your way on, guide your way on. One more time. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you. Guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Bring your hands to your heart, and we're going to say 2 words together. Sorry, I'm too early. Na. Again, Satnam. Sa. Na. Sa. Na. Well done, children. That was our beautiful sunshine song. So, I'm now going to come back to mindfulness, which I was telling you about earlier. So I told you that mindfulness was when we connect with our senses. We talked about our 5 senses. And it's different types of emotions we can have. But now, so different types of senses. And I said it's about either being pleasant, which is nice, neutral, so it's okay, it's not too bad, not too good, or unpleasant, which is when it's not very nice. And so now I'd just like to ask you, we've done a bit of moving, we've done some breathing, we've done the tuning in. I just want to ask you, how are you feeling inside yourself, in your body? We're going to look at emotions. How are we feeling? Okay? And just like the senses, our emotions can fall into these 3 categories. They can either be pleasant, neutral, or unpleasant. So let's start. I wish we could actually have some interaction, but I'm going to have to do the talking here. Maybe if you're sitting with your siblings at home or your mom and dad, you can have a chat with them. So let's talk. Let's start by looking at pleasant emotions. Can you think of times when you're experiencing emotions that feel good inside of you? What would they be? Can you think of a few? Well, I've got a few that I can share with you, and maybe we can see if they are matching. So one of them would be to feel happy. Another one would be to feel excited. One other one would be to feel joyful, funny, loved, or proud. So all these words I said, these emotions are sensations in the body, in the way we feel in our heart and in our physical body, in our mind as well. These are emotions that make us feel good. Okay, they're pleasant emotions. The next category, do you remember? It's the one that's neutral. Neutral means it's neither good, neither bad. It's just okay. So can you think of any emotions that are neutral? I know a few. So boredom, for example, tiredness, feeling confused, unsure. These would be neutral emotions for me. They're neither too bad, neither too good, they're just in the middle. Okay, and now the last group. It's the unpleasant ones, the ones that are not very nice, but they're still emotions. Can you think of a few? What would they be? So I can think of quite a few. That would be sad, angry, scared, upset, unhappy, impatient, mean, disappointed, guilty, annoyed. Can you think of any others? There are so many emotions. But these are just a few examples. Yeah. So remember, there's 3 categories. There's the nice emotions, the pleasant ones, the ones that are neutral, and the ones that are unpleasant, not very nice. So I'd like you to tell me, to have a think now. Just maybe close your eyes and feel your breath in your tummy. Yeah, remember, tummy breathing. Feel your breath and have a little look inside yourself and find out 3 emotions, if you can, that you're noticing in your body right now. To connect with your breath and notice what emotions are present in your body. If you can name 3, some of you may have less, some of you may have more. Okay? Just try and come up with emotions that you notice in your body right now. Take a few moments to breathe and look inside of you. Okay, have you done it? And now for each of those, I'd like you to see if you think they are pleasant, they're nice, they're unpleasant, or neutral. Neutral or unpleasant, shall I say. So are they like really good ones? Are they neutral? Or are they not very nice? So I hope you managed to find 1, 2, or 3, maybe more, but at least one. That would be a great start, wouldn't it? And then what we do is we observe when we are being mindful. So we connect with our senses and we observe how we feel. Remember, our body is our home. Yes, the home for our mind. And we look. Emotions are like friends or visitors, guests. They come and go. Yeah. And we just try to be nice with them. We notice who they are. So maybe we can say, oh, hello, this is boredom. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you are feeling bored at times while we're stuck at home. I know sometimes I feel bored. And sometimes we might feel angry. So recognizing, hello, anger, oh, this is you. So sometimes it's really nice. It's excitement because like it's Easter in a few days, isn't it? Might be a bit of a different Easter, but you may still get to do an Easter egg hunt. Who knows? Or there might be something nice happening. So, or it could be that it's going to be disappointment because it won't be the regular Easter that you have with normally in normal times. Who knows? But there's no right or wrong way to feel. When we are mindful, we learn to be friendly with any emotions that we have in our body. Okay? And always try and remember, how are the emotions? Are they any experience? The senses, the emotions, are they nice, pleasant? Are they neutral, not too bothered? Or are they unpleasant, not very nice? But now let me tell you a little secret. The emotions, like I said, if you think of this body as being our home, they come and go, like visitors in a hotel, like a guest, and they don't stay forever. Yeah, did you know that? Whether it's a nice, pleasant emotion like happiness, we'll feel happy for a period of time, and then the happiness is going to go. And then here comes boredom, and boredom will go. And then disappointment comes, or sadness. It will go as well. So emotions come and go in our body. Okay, and that's got a very special word. It's called impermanence. Shall I say that again? Impermanence. Impermanence means nothing stays forever. Things come and go. It's like the sun. Today, now it's sunny. It will go. The rain will come at one point or another. It's currently day. It will be night at some point. Things come and go all the time. Okay? So this is a little bit of mindfulness. And I've prepared a little sheet, an activity sheet that you can find on our Facebook page. Can you see it here? So these are the emotions that you can find out in your body. So like I've just told you, the pleasant and nice ones, the neutral ones, and the unpleasant ones. And here, notice emotions, say hello, and treat them like visiting friends. Okay? So I hope you're going to enjoy this. You can do this with your family members, for example. It's good to know what emotions we feel in our body, because once we listen to our body, we connect with our senses, we are more in tune. The mind is more connected with the body and the physical sensations. Yeah? I hope that made sense, children. If you have any questions, please send me a message on the YouTube channel here using the chat box, or send us an email. And if you fill this in and you want to share it with us, you can put it on our Facebook page or send us an email at yoga@happylittleyogi.com. We would love to hear from you, sorry. So to finish off, I'm going to ring the singing bowl. Yeah, you've all seen it, the singing bowl. And you know that special word I use, the impermanence. This is what happens with the singing bowl. The sound goes up and then it fades away and it disappears, like the emotions that come and go into our body. All right, let me bring it close to the computer so you can hear it. Ready? So feel your breath in your tummy breathing. You can close your eyes if you wish to, and then listen to the sound of the ball. I hope that came out okay for you. For the computer, you heard the singing bowl. And next time you are out in nature, listen to the sounds of the birds, all the sounds around you. Maybe right now, even inside your home. Notice all the different sounds you can hear. This is all mindfulness. Lovely to see you, children, and I'll be back again for more Mindfulness Wednesday next week. And tomorrow, 2:30, come back for another live session of Happy Little Yogi. If you're enjoying these sessions, please subscribe to the channel and let your friends know. We'd love for a lot of children to be joining our sessions. Bye for now.